boy! How's it going, everybody? I'm finally getting the chance to record my K-pop collection. It's been packed house for these past couple of days since Christmas Eve, but today they're finally all gone. They've gone somewhere without me. So finally have the lack of noise to record this and some time. So yeah, I've been wanting to do this for a while. I was hoping to get one more album in by the end of the year, but I'm not sure that'll happen, so that'll probably be for next year. And yeah, I don't have that big of a collection thus far, so I just keep them in my drawer for now. I used to have them organized by groups, but yeah, as I started buying more, I realized that couldn't happen. So I had to kind of reorganize it and do it by shapes. So I split them all into like 5 piles, I think. And yeah, hope you guys enjoy. Alright, so diving right into it, we're gonna start off with this pile, which is my smaller CDs, which got kind of like jewel case size. But yeah, the first one is Nine Muses News, Nine Muses Figaro, uh, Girls' Generation's, what is this? Best Selection Non-Stop Mix. Oh, this is of their Japan songs. Yeah, their Japanese songs, sorry. I actually didn't buy this. I won this in a raffle when I went to KCON in New York slash New Jersey. So yeah, it's a nice little reminder or souvenir from that day, which is great to have. Really good day. Next is Red Velvet's The Red. FX's Electric Shock. Red Velvet's Ice Cream Cake, the automatic version, which originally, when I went to the store, I wanted to get the ice cream cake version, but they were sold out of it, so I was kind of bummed, so I ended up getting this one, which I didn't, it wasn't my favorite at the time, but it's really grown on me, and I think I actually prefer it to the ice cream cake version one. Um, the black and white just really does it for me. The CD looks great, like it's all reflective, and yeah. And then this one I recently got like 1 or 2 weeks ago from a trade that I did. And yeah, very happy to finally have this. Next is Girls' Generation's Party, which was amazing song. TT So's Dear Santa, the red version and the green version. And to round it off, to round it off is the first album that I ever bought is Girls' Generation's The Boys, their third album. And yeah, holding up strong. So let's get into the next one. Alright, so for the second pile, they're kind of, oh, well, no, they're actually still square shaped, but these are bigger than the first pile. And the first one is Lovely's 8. I recently just got this last weekend. Signed version from M-Wave. And this is the version that I had, or my copy. I have two. Next is Bestie's Hot Baby, which I really love listening to, and I'm hoping to get more of their stuff soon. So be on the lookout, hopefully. Next is Girls' Generation's Lionheart, and I'm hoping to get the You Think version still. Still a work in progress. FX's Red Light, Wildcats version. Super stoked to finally have it. I know it's out of print, but yeah, I actually prefer the cover to the other one, but that's just me. Next is Song Ji-in's 25, her second mini album. Oh, first mini album. Sorry about that. And I really love it, but it's a sad story with this one. So at the time when I bought this, I didn't have many albums, so I didn't really store them anywhere. I just kept them on my chair. So I would switch between my chair and my bed, like whichever one I wasn't on at the time. And that day I had an injury on my hand and I had a bag of ice. So I was sitting on my chair, meaning I had my albums on my bed. I put the bag on the bed and somehow, I have no clue, it opened up and like it wet the bed and my album, which, I mean, unfortunately, and I guess thankfully, this was the only one that got ruined. You probably can't tell as much, but there is like a crease right there, and it feels worse on the back, or you could actually see it there. So yeah, I'm hoping to potentially get another copy or get the other version. And yeah, sorry. Moving on is Orange Caramel's My Copycat, signed as well. Orange Caramel's Catalina. A Pink's Pink Love, which I'm also hoping to expand my collection of theirs soon. Crayon Pop's FM, I believe, their second mini album. And Tiara's So Good. So yeah, that does it for this one, and we'll move on to the next one. Alright, so for this third pile, it's just kind of random, even though they're mainly Girls' Generations albums, but yeah, there's not a lot in here. So the first one is FX's Red Light, the Sleepy Cats version, which the reason I have it still in the wrapping, I'm not sure whether to leave it or to cut off the sticker and just store it or something. But yeah, I'll just have it in here for now. Next is Girls' Generations Run Devil Run. It's the repackage of their second album, which I've yet to get. So that's on the wish list. Next is Girls' Generations G. There's Japan. Their Japanese version. Sorry. Girls' Generations Mr. Taxi. The repackage of The Boys. Girls' Generations Hoots. Love you. And this is the only version I have so far for their I Got a Boy series collection, whatever you're gonna call it. It is Jessica's version, and I'm hoping to get more of them, even though the prices are kind of bad. But I'm searching, and hopefully if everything works out well, I'll have a couple of members coming in soon. So yeah, be on the lookout. And the last one is Girls' Generations Girls in Peace, this super mega box thing. Alright, so that does it for this pile. There wasn't a lot, and we'll move on to the fourth one. Okay, so for this pile, they're mainly like the generic album shapes, like that book size. So yeah, first is AOA's Like a Cat, AOA's Mini Skirt, AOA's Red Motion, AOA's Heart Attack, IU's Chatshire, Dolce Vet's Joker's Alive, FX's Four Walls, the white Luna version, Nine Muses Loss, oops, Taeyeon's Eye, which sounds funny to say. So Taeyeon's mini album called I, Nine Muses Drama, and G-Friend's Flower Bud. So yeah, that does it for this pile, and we'll move on to the final one. And in the home stretch, we've got a pile which is like the bigger albums that I have. You know, this one isn't that big, but I just put it here for the heck of it. Is Nine Muses Let's Have a Party, FX's Pink Tape, which the OB strip is really annoying to deal with every now and then. BTS's In the Mood for Love Part 2, both editions or both versions. Nine Muses Special Summer Album, the booklet and the photo book. Girls' Day's second album, Love, the Sojin version, which is great. At the time, I thought this was like a really big album, like the size of it, but it's not so big now. Next is A Pink's Pink Memory, the white and red version. Which I realized I probably shouldn't keep this at the bottom of the album since it might make the the rip worse. And lastly, this isn't an album, but it's K-pop related, and I don't really have anywhere else to put it. And that's AOA's Hot Summer, which is their first photo book, their photograph collection. This doesn't have Chanmi, which I think is because she was too young for it or something. I'm not really sure. But yeah, they're really nice photos, and you get a CD of it, which I've yet to look at because I'd hate taking it out. I don't know. It just seems so hard to put back in. But yeah, that's all of my albums that I have. And yeah, these are just some posters that I have, which I love. And recently got this one as well, so it's just hanging over my bed. Woo! Sorry about that. But yeah, I'm gonna wrap it up with that, and I'll be doing a photo card collection video next as well, so stay tuned. Later.